Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when camera is not working on your Windows computer and you see a camera icon with a line through it. So if you see this kind of icon and the camera is not working, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to restart your computer. So simply restart your computer, and after the system restart, try to open the camera, and that should go ahead and fix the problem. Still you're facing the problem. In that case, find a physical hardware button on your computer. So many computer has a button which you can press or slide to enable or disable the camera. So if your computer came with any kind of button on the side or in front, and you can go ahead and press it or slide it to enable or disable camera. Now the next step is for MSI laptop users. So for few model number, when you press Fn plus F6 on the keyboard, it will enable or disable the camera. So you can use this Fn plus F6 on the keyboard. Now the next step is for Asus computer. So if you have Asus computer, for few model number, when you press F10, that will enable or disable the camera. So you can try this. Now if you have a HP laptop, it has a camera kill switch on the side of the laptop. So you will find a camera kill switch like this. So you have to slide it to enable or disable the camera. So if your model number has this kind of a button, then try this. Now the next step is for Lenovo users. So for few model number, when you press F8, which will enable or disable the camera. Now in few model number, if your Lenovo computer has this application installed, that is Lenovo Vantage app. So if this is installed, open this application and you can go ahead and enable your camera from Lenovo Vantage app. Now in some laptop, I don't know the brand, but in some laptops where you can see the camera on the top, on the lid, it has a sliding lens cover. So you have to go ahead and slide it to uncover the lens, and which will help you to fix the problem. Now the next step is to make sure camera access is on in privacy settings. For this, go to the start menu, then click on settings. Now click on privacy and security. Scroll down and here you can see camera. Click on camera. Now make sure camera access is on over here. And you can also enable this which says let apps access your camera, and make sure it is on in privacy settings. Now the next step is to run camera troubleshooter. For this, go to the start menu, then click on settings. Now click on system, scroll down, here you can see troubleshoot option, click on troubleshoot, click on other troubleshooters. Now over here you can see camera option. So click on run, and once the troubleshoot is complete, restart your computer and then try to check your camera. Now the next step is to reset camera app. For this, you can type in camera app in Windows search box and then make a right click on camera app, then click on app settings. Now scroll down, here you can see the reset option. So click on reset, and after the reset, try to open the camera. Now the next step is to disable or enable the camera. For this, make a right click on the start menu and then click on device manager to open device manager. Now over here you have to go ahead and expand imaging device, or you will find camera. So in my case, I have both. So you will find either cameras or you will find imaging device. So under the imaging device, you will find your camera, or under cameras. So make a right click and then click on disable device. Click on yes. Now again make a right click and then click on enable device. And then try to open the camera. Now the next step is to allow the camera and browser access to your antivirus program. In some antivirus, you have an option to allow camera and browser access. Now if you don't have any third-party antivirus, and if you don't have this option, you can skip this step. You can also disable your antivirus program till the time you're using the camera. Once you're done using the camera, you can always enable your antivirus program. Now the next step is to update camera driver from device manager. For this, make a right click on the start menu, then click on device manager. Again, open camera. So expand cameras, or if you don't have cameras, then expand imaging device. If so, find your camera over here and then make a right click on your camera, then click on update driver.
then click on browse my computer for drivers, then click on let me pick from a list of available drivers on my computer, and then select USB video device and then click on next. And after the installation, restart your computer and then check your camera. Now the next step is to uninstall camera driver and restart your computer. So make a right click on the start menu, then click on device manager. Again, expand camera or imaging device. Make a right click, then click on uninstall device. Click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, restart your computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. And during the system restart, the Windows will install the default driver for camera, and then you can go ahead and try to check your camera. Now, the next step is to update your camera driver from your system manufacturer website. So, whichever brand you have, so if you have HP computer, go to HP website. If you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo website. So, go to your system manufacturer website. For example, if you have Lenovo computer, this is just an example. Go to Lenovo website, select your model number. Make sure that you select your model number, and then go to manual update, and then find your camera driver. So click on camera and then install the camera driver from here. Download it and then install it, restart your computer and then check your camera. If you have Dell computer, select your model number and then go to drivers and download, and then you can select drivers over here and then find the camera driver. So find the camera driver, download it, install it, restart your computer and then check your camera. So whichever brand you have, go to your system manufacturer website and then select your model number and then install the camera driver. Now, sometimes camera is disabled in system BIOS. So in Dell computer, when you start the computer, keep on tapping F2, it will take you to the system BIOS. Now, for different brands, the BIOS key may be different. So this is just an example. So in my computer, for Dell computer, when I start the computer, immediately if you keep on tapping F2, it will take you to system BIOS. For other brands, there might be some other key. So go to your system BIOS and make sure the camera is on in your system BIOS. Now the next step is to update your Windows 11. Make sure that your Windows is up to date. So go to settings, go to Windows update, then click on check for update. And once all the updates are installed, restart your computer and then check your camera. Now the next step is to perform clean boot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box, then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Put a check over here first, then click on disable all, then click on apply. In my case, this is grayed out. I already did it. So put a check over here first, then click on disable all, then click on apply, then click on OK. You will see the restart option, restart your computer, and then launch the camera. Now, the next step is to update your system BIOS. Again, go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to your system manufacturer website. Again, select your model number. Then from the list, select system BIOS and then download the BIOS. Download and install it. So similarly, if you have Lenovo, you can find the system BIOS, go to manual update and find BIOS, download it, and after the download, install it. Now before you update your system BIOS, make sure the battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer in case of laptop. So make sure the power cord is connected and the battery is more than 10%, and then install the BIOS. And during the system BIOS update, it will restart your computer. So do not unplug the power cable. So let the BIOS update complete, then after the BIOS update, it will take you to the login screen, log into your computer, and then check your camera. Now, the next step is to perform system restore. For this, type in system restore and then click on create a restore point. And then click on system restore. Now, choose a different restore points, then click on next. Select the date and time on which date the camera was working fine. Suppose you started facing this problem today, so you can select the date and time for yesterday or maybe day before yesterday. So you can select the restore point on which date the camera was working fine, then click on next and then click on finish. After the system restore, use your camera. The next step is to reset your computer. So if nothing is working, you can reset your PC. Now this will result in data loss. So make sure that you back up your data before the reset. To reset, go to the start menu, then click on settings. Now go to Windows Update and then click on Advanced Options. Here you can see the recovery option. Click on recovery. click on reset this PC, click on reset PC. Now here are two options: keep my files, remove everything. Keep my files will remove application and settings, but it will keep your personal files. Remove everything will remove all your personal files, application and setting. So select the option which you want, and then click on local reinstall, then click on next, and let the reset complete. After the reset, you have to set up your computer once again. You have to start it from the scratch and then check your camera. The last step is to run hardware test. So if nothing is working, then you can run the hardware test for camera. So maybe there is some hardware failure with camera. So in that case, you might have to replace the camera.
So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get your camera working, and you should not see this anymore. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.